Hello, here we are, page 90. Okay, if you can hear me, snap once. Thank you. All right, you had some time. You were said to look at C and D. All right, if we have calculators, we're going to get the T term by itself. It's an ugly number, but you have a calculator and or a Chromebook with a calculator, or 8th grade crew has an iPad with a calculator. So big numbers we don't have to be afraid of. You just have to keep writing all those zeros. One thing to be careful of, whenever you're taking something away from the front of a subtraction, you need to make sure you keep that negative with the number that's behind it. So negative 1500t is the only thing left on this side after that's subtracted. What is this going to be? Who did this subtract? Negative 22,000. Then you have a negative on both sides, and we need to divide. Negative 1500, negative 1500. What did we get for t?
14.66666.
We'll call that 14.7 minutes, and we had figured that out, that it was going to be around 14. Okay, then you were going to compare and contrast. What do you notice? And explain. Okay, Kenya, what did you notice? We're looking at D. What did you write down for D? Okay, well, hey, look at these. Here was one way of doing it using the table. We got between 12 and 20. Here was another way of doing it using the graph. We got between 12 and 16. And then here was another way of solving the same question using the function. And we got a number exactly. Okay, so what do you notice, Kenya, about the three ways? Okay, they all get the same answer. Imogen, what do you notice?
The same thing that she said, that they all get similar around the same thing.
Same, or let's say similar. They weren't exactly the same, but they were similar. Okay. Did it go down too low? They all get the same or similar answer, all right? Is any way better or worse?
The graph is a little bit better because it gets a little bit smaller range.
Okay. The graph got a smaller range. All right. Nice. Okay. Taking a look at number 7. Top of page 91. Okay, same thing. Just figure out how long it's going to take to descend to 24,000. So we have a new height. They want us to do it 3 ways. Use the table, use the graph, and use the function or substitution. You've seen it done once. Mr. Craig and I are going to walk around. You're going to do this one on your own. Let's take 5 minutes because you got 3 different things to do. Again, you're looking for 24,000, and right on the page next to you is what we did for 14,000. But again, table, graph, substitution, show 3 methods of how to go about it. Ready, go.
Okay, so then between 6 and 12, and between that one, I can 2 hours, and then for this one,
Okay, so that's in this book. 4.4. Okay, and Is it done? Is that what you're showing me?
Yeah, I just need the water sample.
The water sample's extra credit. You don't have to do it. Well, it's past time. I don't need the water sample. We did that last. Okay. Okay, page 90.
What does it say?
So you see how it says lesson 1.3 problem 1? You gotta go back. This is lesson 2.2. And so you gotta go back and find it.
Looks like 7, you guys. Like 7.
Come on, right here, right here, right here.
Wait, you guys can walk along. Really able to close.
For that yet?
Lesson.
Oh, because I haven't forgotten.
Okay, so it looks like about 7.68. 7.32.
Only $10, dude.
Okay, Martin, so it looks like 7.32. And it's in between parts. Okay, we have to keep this.
You're about halfway in time. You're on
This,
working your way through. You guys need to be putting your brains together to do this. Okay? And you need to do it the same way we just did that. Different ways. Brody, this is your grade right now. Right now, one thing that I'm missing for you is the packet to study for the test. You kept it to study and never turned it in. So you probably have it somewhere in your stuff.
I'm also off. Didn't we turn that in?
No, some people did.
They're hanging in there.
Same thing. I'm missing
Is we still bringing water to the train?
no extra credit for water samples anymore.
This, basic though, right? So you put the 24,000 for
Did you turn in everything? If I turn it up, Did I go to intersection point what? Intersection point what? Right,
That's an extra credit. It doesn't count against it.
24. It was between 6 and 12. I know.
Okay, right now you need to be doing this.
I 2,000.
Okay, putting two brains together. And right now this is making me think
and 18.
When it's time to work together, nothing happens. I know, but I don't want to. Right now is not the time for this. After school today would be a perfect time for this. Right now is the time for this.
Yes, spaghetti.
I'll show you what it looks like, though.
Is it a negative or positive?
No,
no. Why would you just do it?
I still have a few questions about
Dude, I've seen where's your razor? Honestly, I'm not trying to throw it.
Yay!
Wait, turn it up.
30 more seconds. Make sure you're doing D as well. D at the bottom of the page.
table? Figure out.
So you just say it's between 4 and 6? 4 and 6.
All right, my friends.
I got confused on the very last part of C.
Okay.
So you trade.
All right, here we go.
Got it.
When you're looking at the table, most likely you have a range. What did you think the time was between? Time between 8 and 12, I heard somebody say. Okay? When you're looking at the graph, what did the time again, what was it between?
It was between 4 and 8.
So it narrowed down a little.
But it looks like 7.32.
Okay? And again, could you stop? This is what you need to do right now. You're sorting stuff and you need to focus and get some of this written down. Here we go. So if we were looking at the graph and we're looking for 24, oh, do we have an exact? Oh, nice. On the graph we have an exact. All right. Anna's back there saying 8, 8, 8. Okay, there it is. 8. All right. So what did we say between 4 and 8? Am I an old lady and I heard something wrong? That does happen sometimes. Okay. It looks like it's 8 exactly. Substitute and let's see if we get the same thing. You got 8 also, but here's what it'll look like written down. The 24,000 gets put over on the function side, and we've been using this same function over and over. We're going to have to subtract this and then divide to get t by itself. Did we get 8? Yes. Compare your solutions. Tony, what would you say this time on this graph or problem? Since? Okay, Andy, somebody's talking. Go ahead. Since it's an exact match on the graph, it would be 8. All right. Flip the page. Okay. In this scenario, For how many heights can we calculate an exact time using the table? We got to look at our table. How many times did we have? Go back to page 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only had 6 exact times on the table. 6. On the graph. Somebody look at your graph. How many exact times could we get? I'm looking at here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 0 is 1, so I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say 10. All right?
Yep.
Because we had more markings right here than we had in our table. So only 6 in our table. We could do 10 in the graph. How about for the function? Infinite. It goes on, huh? We can, with our calculators, plug in any number. It kind of took some work. It wasn't as easy to see off the bat, but infinite with the function. So 3 different ways. Okay, I don't know if this little substitute word thing is going to help us very much. I think this is a perfect point to stop for the day. Books up in the cupboard.
No, that's Martine. It's Martine's thing.
Okay.